the morning of the trip, and we found ourselves with a bit of a problem last night. The car's gone through a lot of issues with repair since we've bought it back in February, but one thing we never really looked at was the electrical system in too much detail because we never had any problems with it. But now the CD 6-disc changer is not working. That is the offending piece of technology. So I am now going to fight with it and try and make it work.
We're waiting at the border cross right now. We're in the idle free zone.
That is the light there where people stop partway through the wait so that they can shut off their engines and not idle and waste energy and emit unnecessary toxins. So this is the wait that we're facing. This here, can't really see, is the sign that indicates shut your stupid engine off when the light is red. As mentioned, we were having some problems with the CD player in the car, the 6-disc changer. However, always an inventive person, I did find a solution. It's just a little ghetto and more than just a little sad. Allow me to explain. Here we have the car power. Going to the power converter. Going to one of the saddest little boom boxes that you ever did see. Now, the thing that kind of caught us off guard with this was that this is just a boombox supposed to sit on a countertop somewhere and be played, you know, in kitchen, bedroom, whatever. So it has absolutely no shock protection. It has no memory, has no cushion, no nothing. So we go over a tiny little divot, and then it'll skip. We also have this small problem that if we do a hard brake, it goes flying and smacks into AM and sounds like the world's exploding. So we might have to put on our MacGyver hats again later to find a way to secure it a little bit better, make it work better, unless of course I did, you know, take a hammer or something to our disc changer and make it work somehow. When we went to Vegas, there was some dispute as to how much planning I do for a trip. I thought I'd take a moment and give you an idea what a normal road trip planning session is like. This is the navigator's clipboard at present. It's got its little pen on the side there. Got our passport, concert tickets. Now we have a package of information for every city we're going to that is color-coded with a different paperclip. So we've got Portland, Vallejo, San Francisco, Grants Pass, and then Portland again, but from a slightly different location. Each one of these packages contains navigator's clipboard file, tells you all sorts of interesting things you can do on the trip. High temperature for the month, low temperature for the month, and monthly rainfall. Information about where we're staying, including a picture of the front if we have trouble finding it, and the pool is something to look forward to. The actual reservation itself. We have food options. Top 10 places I would likely want to eat. And of course their distance and driving time. This is a screenshot of our reservation. This is a screenshot of our reservations for the theater sports we're going to. This is a map of the bookstore we're going to. This is a list of books that I want to buy. This is the distance chart, basically. So we've got the legend here. If it's green, you can walk it even if you're hurt. If it's yellow, it's a healthy walk to get some exercise. If it's red, you really need to feel adventurous to give that a try. And if it's blue, then that's the color you will turn if you try to walk it. So as you see, I've got it broken down to attractions and food options. It shows kilometers, minutes of driving, and direction of travel. We even have a legend again at the bottom that shows for perspective in places we've been to before. For example, SeaWorld is way too far to walk. And this is just an email confirmation of our theater sports reservation. So that's just what one package for one city looks like. Each one's a little bit different. This is sort of our overall itinerary, has confirmation numbers for everything, where we're staying. Major things that we are definitely doing on certain days, like the Hard Rock Cafe on my birthday. What else do I have here? I have a list of all the CDs I brought. Of course, that was when we were going to be using the 6-disc changer, so I kind of needed to plan when I would run out in like the rain to change discs. This is instructions on how to disable data on the BlackBerry when roaming, so that you don't end up like the Mythbusters guy and have like a $1,400 bill when you come home. It also has instructions on how we can piggyback on free Wi-Fi to possibly even make phone calls. We'll test that out. This is a planning timeline. This is our worst case scenario document. If somebody says, oh no, we didn't get your reservation, I can give them confirmation number and date that it was made. Not that that's ever happened, but I want to be prepared. So this has been how to over-prepare for a road trip.